Let's return to one of our main stories tonight, and that of a British woman who's been given a 3-day prison sentence in Malaysia, as well as a fine for posing topless on a sacred mountain. The judge said that Eleanor Hawkins, who's 23, had already served her sentence. She's expected to return home soon. Well, joining us now from Salford is Dr Sandi Mann, a senior lecturer in psychology at the University of Central Lancashire. Thank you very much for joining us. What's your reaction when you hear about stories like this?
Well, I think with this, you really have to look at the whole phenomenon of the selfie that's really taking over us. You know, why do people do the whole selfie thing? It's all about look at me, trying to get attention, and they're trying to boost their self-esteem really in a way that's saying, hey, look at me, try and get some positive strokes really by having people see just how cool and fun they really are. And the problem with that is that these regular selfies are becoming a bit mundane, a bit boring now, and so you're not going to get the same reaction. So you have to try and do something a little bit more extreme. And now we're getting the extreme selfie and the nude selfie and the more shocking selfie, all really in a way to try and get that attention and boost self-esteem.
How much of a trend is this now? Because haven't people always stripped off, dropped the trousers?
Well, I don't know if it's about that so much as this idea of posting everything that we do. You know, it used to be that we used to do things for the experience and the fun of doing them. Now we seem to collect experiences just to show people that we're doing them. You know, to post them on Facebook and Twitter. We don't seem to do anything for the sake of doing it. I mean, you know, these people are going backpacking, they're having a gap year. Is that not enough of an experience without the need to post selfies of them doing extreme things? Apparently not anymore.
There is a danger, isn't there, that we could become a bit po-faced about this. I mean, admittedly, I've never fancied posting pictures of myself like that anywhere, but mostly it's fairly harmless, unless you're at the top of a sacred mountain.
Well, in this case, obviously, it wasn't harmless because it caused a great deal of offence. And I think, yes, we can take it all a little bit too seriously. And I think, really, this has caused quite a titter amongst a lot of people who don't take it that seriously. But, you know, there is a serious angle, which is why do we have this need to boost our self-esteem in this way, to show everyone, look how cool, look how fun I am, you know, all this look at me, look at me. You know, why do we need to do that? And does that not reflect something about society?
So maybe before any of us set off travelling, you would imagine that you'd recognise that this was a sacred mountain, and of all places, this isn't the time to take your top off.
You know what, though? I think when people are doing this, the whole point of a selfie is that it's about me, me, me. So they're not really thinking about that. They're not thinking about other people. The whole point of it, it's about me. And perhaps we've become too much of a me, me culture, and we need to look at that really a little bit.
They might even leave their phones at home. That would be a novel start, wouldn't it?
It's a bit too dramatic, that.
I have to wean them off at first. Dr Sandi Mann from the University of Central Lancashire, thank you very much for talking to us this evening. Well, Dr Mann is quoted in a BBC Magazine article on the prevalence of the naked tourist photo. You can read that online at bbc.co.uk/magazine and just scroll down and click on the link.